Hi guys, this is Wendy. I'm back on to do another one of the 3 in 30 minutes alphabet challenge that Tina is putting out. I just thought I'd show you, I'm using a new book now because my other one is just so full. So I'd done that one last time, which was M for magazine, and that's the envelope. I've put that one there, and this was the tag I done, which was very plain, but I did end up putting a word on just down here and putting a journaling part on the back of it, and I've decorated the tag up just up there. And the last one, what was the other one? Oh, the other one, I haven't done much with this, but what I decided to do, I put 2 eyelets in, one up the top and one down the bottom, and I've threaded some elastic on them, so that's just going to be like a little booklet. Okay, that was a good idea because I did have a rather big gap between my signatures, and that fit in there just perfect. So today the letter is, and you'll have to excuse me, I'm still not the best, I'm kind of like up and down still. I'm just really sick of resting and sleeping. Like if I go and sit out in the chair in the lounge room, I just fall asleep, and it's just so annoying for me. I'm not used to it. I don't get sick very often, but when I do, I make a good job of it. Okay, so I'm going to get my clock ready, which is on 30, and put it just somewhere where you can still see it, but out of my road a bit, because it's on my tablet. Okay, that should do. I've got enough room here. So today's is the letter N, and it is for nature. Pardon me. I pulled out a couple of nature pictures of some flowers, and I've got some really nice birds here, but I've also got some of these which were sent to me in Happy Mail from Andrea, and I thought I might like to put some of these pressed or dried flowers, pressed and dried flowers, on what I make. Aren't they gorgeous? So I'll just get them out there. I just don't want to break any, but they are just absolutely gorgeous. I love them. Okay, so alright, so let's go. And I've got my, I think I'm going to be using my sewing machine. It's on, isn't it? Yep, right here next to me. And I've got some papers here as well. Let's just put it on and start. I'm going to make like a little corner decoration thing, some kind of a pocket, and maybe a couple of pockets because I want them for my new journal. Okay, going to start. 30 minutes on the clock. So I've got this bit of leftover paper, and I might just cut that end off because I don't really want the business code and that on it. So I thought about just maybe folding that up somehow. That looks nice like that. And making this into like a little tuck spot type of thing. I am going to round those edges though. What's stuck in there? Nothing. And the top one's up here. And okay, so, and pardon me, I've also got some clear plastic here. So what I'm thinking of doing, let's just get these papers out of my road so I don't get confused. Maybe putting a couple of these on here somehow. Oh, that looks nice, doesn't it? Okay, so I'll just add a little bit of glue underneath them, and of course I've let my glue go all yucky. Right, so I am just going to, which way do they go? Oh, maybe that way. So this is the back side. So I'm just going to add just a couple of little spots just to mainly hold it in place. Oops. So just put that on there, because I'm going to put the plastic over the top of it, I think, and sew it down, and add just a couple of these on it, just like one there. Oh, there's a nice red one there, isn't that gorgeous? Maybe on another one. And this one, just a little dab of glue, and just to add a little pop of colour on them, I think, that's all. And I've got a sheet of plastic that it's just a recycled bit. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to zigzag, or I'm going to stitch all the way around the outside, and I've got my sewing machine right here beside me, so I'm going to try and hold that down the best I can. And just a straight stitch will do. Okay, so let's see how I go. Okay, I just managed that. I haven't got very much room between my sewing machine and my tripod leg, so it's a little bit hard to maneuver it around. So I'm going to cut the excess plastic off around here. I can cut those. Might be able to use that for something else, that one. Not that one. Okay, so, oh, that looks so pretty. I'll just ink around the edges. There it is, my dubber, which I should have inked around before I put that plastic on, but that's okay. That looks so nice. Thank you so much, Andrea, for those dried flowers. They look gorgeous. I didn't really need it there. I needed it on this side here, didn't I? The inking. Okay, so that's going to be folded up like that. Now all I'm going to do is just stitch those two together down this side. So I'm going to have it as an open tuck spot, pocket type of thing. So I might do that one actually in zigzag. Okay, wow, that was cool and easy for me. Okay, so there's my first one. Oh, I really like that. It's got a little bit, the glue, I should have let the glue come off. But even though those flowers, I've just got one dab of glue on them, underneath them, they're not going to come off because I've got the plastic on the top. Oh, that looks so cool. Okay, so there's my first one. Now, my second one, I've got a bit of cardboard here, bit of paper. So let me just measure this side here, which is 9 centimetres. So I'm going to cut this into a square at 9 centimetres by 9 centimetres. So I'm just going to cut that down there. Okay, so I've got a square, and I will link up these edges before I put it together. I'm hoping this is going to work. I'm really not sure how to do those little corner holdy things. So what I'm thinking is to fold that over like that. So that's my triangle shape. Okay. Right, and just grab a bone folder. So that's my triangle shape, and that's going to fit over the top of my page. So I'm going to stitch down these two straight sides here, and I'll just go back to plain stitch. Okay. So I've done that as close to the edge as I could. Right, so I've got my triangle. Now I'm going to just cut a slither down the long side there, and that opens up like a little pocket and will sit over the corner of my page like that. Oh, I like that. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Okay, it worked. So I'll just ink up that edge down there. Now on this one, oh, I don't really want the dried flowers, but I've got a little bit of cheesecloth. I don't want a lot, I don't want all that, so I'll just cut that in half. That one I'll do. So a little bit of cheesecloth and some other, wow, these are all really big, aren't they? That'd be right, Wendy. What about that one? That's going to be too big too. Okay, so I'm going to have to grab my book. What have we got here? I can use one of these butterflies or something. Maybe put one of those on there. Yep, that might look alright. Okay, I'll just start. I'll put some of this. Now I don't know if I want the cheesecloth on there. Oh yes, I will. Okay, let's just do it. Stop procrastinating. Just do it. Okay, so a bit of cheesecloth down there, and I've got this little corner type decoration. It does have a sticky back, but I am just going to put a little bit more glue on it. Okay, so that can go just up there in the corner, and I want something else. Do I want something? I want something. I might have a butterfly. I've got some small butterflies, or the big butterfly. Oh, they're stuck on a thing. Okay, I've got another sheet here because I did grab those sheets. Oh, that might be nice. Nice big one. Let's have a look. Okay, so just grab a little bit of text paper. I should have some here in the drawer beside me somewhere. Just to put a little bit something underneath there. Now, let me see. Okay. I'm just going to lift up that cheesecloth and put it underneath the cheesecloth, I think. See, I didn't really quite think this one through properly. Stay there, butterfly. Okay, so maybe that's a bit too big, too wide. Alright, just put it down, come on. Alright, so just a bit of paper and then just put that cheesecloth back down here. I'm just wondering if a little bit of that greenery, if I've got a very small leaf or something, just to add a little bit of the nature in it. Okay, so not really sure if I should put like a protective thing on this, on the leaf, but I'll soon find out, won't I, down the track. But I know when I got the Happy Mail from Andrea, she just had them, her dried flowers, just right on the top of that. So, okay, put a bit of ink around the butterfly. I've got down to 14 minutes. Right. A little bit more ink on there. Oh, ink, not ink. Glue. And just going to just put that there. Okay, that'll do. It's decorated. Okay, so that's my second one. Now, the third one, I do actually want to do a pocket for my journal. So I'm just going to roughly measure my page because I want a nice pocket down the bottom here. So if I just say come in about 1 centimetre and about that high. Okay, so I'll cut this off first at the height, which is about there. And I'll just grab my scoreboard. It's going to be too big to use, so I'll push it down a bit. And I'm just going to score that at like about 3/8, I think. I don't really want it 1/2 inch, so I'll score it all the way around at 3/8 of an inch. Okay, so that's that. Whoops. I'm dropping everything. And They get folded in, so I want that one cut there, and just a little slither out of it. And this one cut there, and a little slither out of that one. Right, so fold that up. 11 minutes. That's pretty good going. I'm on my third one. Maybe I should do them more often when I'm not feeling the best. Okay, so right, before I do anything else, I want to put some of those flowers on like I did with the first one. So, I'm sorry guys, the motorbike's just started up down from us. It'll be gone in a minute. Oh, that looks nice, doesn't it? Yep, okay. So, I'll just put a couple of dabs of glue just to hold it. Place. So that's going to go just about there, and just whoops, just keep it down to hold it in place. Do I want any? There's some gorgeous foliage here, isn't there? Maybe that's just enough, I think. Keep the rest for another project. And this one with just the little red one. Oh, I've got another red one. I have too. Oh, aren't they pretty? Okay, so I'm going to put the red one just there because I really like that. So I'll just put a dab of glue down there. And I've got another sheet of plastic that I'm just going to lay over that and stitch all the way around. So I'll just be over here to my sewing machine for a second. That one creased up a little bit in the corner, but that's alright. Okay. Oh, I just blew too hard and they went flying. Okay, so cut those off there and cut this down. That needs to be folded there and cut there. And that one needs to be folded there and cut along the bottom there. And I might just cut that stem off. Okay, that one, and then cut down this side here. Oh, doesn't that look pretty? Okay, so that one I can keep for another time. Now I'll just put some ink around these edges. And I don't really need those tabs there, do I? Because it's going to be, it's not going to be like a popped out pocket, it's just going to have just a little bit of dimension on it. Okay, so that's it. Oh wow. Just push them over there. So I've got 6 minutes left. Oh, that is great. That worked out so well. Okay, so I'm going to find a page in here. Green one, maybe too much green, hey? Maybe here, I think. Yeah. And I'm going to put this one there. So put some glue along there and along the bottom and over this side. Okay, so that's just going to fold up like that, and that one's just going to fold up under there, and I'm just going to put this one right down here on my page. And I'll just hold that down for a tad. Oh, that looks so pretty. That does look lovely. And that's going to be my little pocket, so I'll actually just clamp that on just for a second to make sure it's going to take just right down the bottom. And just over here. Okay, so there's that one. And this one I might just put straight over here. That does look nice. And I'm just thinking maybe I should have decorated the back side, because you're going to see the back of that one there. Put some glue just down on two sides of this one, so it'll be like a double top spot, and that can go just right there, and hold that for a second. Now the dog's barking. Oh, I can't win, can I? Oh dear. Okay, so, oh, how cool does that look? Got a little tag here just to try it out. So I've got a little tuck spot in there, and then one behind that, and my pocket just there. That is so cool. So I'm not necessarily keeping all my things together this time. So this one can actually be put, hope it works, what I was thinking. Oh, there. Okay, that's working. So I've got, and I can use that for a little tuck spot as well. But I'm thinking now maybe I should have decorated that. Okay, let me just find something else to decorate that with. It's got to be nature, doesn't it? I don't know. My brain's gone dead now. Okay, so let's just ink this up. I've started filling this journal up already. So I just have so much fun getting the photos developed and then just putting them down in a journal. I think I've done, this might be my 5th one now. Okay, and I've got another butterfly, so let's just put that on. Why not? Okay, just ink around the edges. thank you so much, Tina. I have really been enjoying this. Okay, that can just go there. I don't think, no, I'm not going to put anything else underneath it. That'll do. Maybe I should put a little bit more cheesecloth on. No. Yeah, I am. I can't make my mind up. Where are the scissors? Over here. Got 32 seconds. But that's good going because I've got them in my journal, haven't I? So I've had heaps of time today. Open up, open up, open up. 18 seconds. I do like putting a little bit of cheesecloth around the place. And that can go just right there. Just put a bit of, oops, now I've pulled it off there. And I'm done. Wow, good on you, Wendy. Okay, dismiss. So maybe in the future I should do it when I feel like my temperature is just soaring and I can close that up now. Okay, so that's it, guys. Wow. I think I've done a bonza job today. I've got to put those flowers back in the little envelope before I ruin them. Okay, so there's my 3 items. I've done like a corner, I don't know, a decorative corner that you can actually like use for a little tuck spot if you wanted to, up there. And it's a double one, so it works on this side too. I actually got that idea from somebody that just sent me happy mail. Oh, Christa. This is like a runoff of Christa's idea. Was it Christa? Now I'm second guessing myself. Yeah, she had a little corner. It's here. It's in my book. Okay, I'm getting sidetracked, I know, but I have put here, this one here. This is where I got the idea for the big one of Christa. So she had that on a Christa is Second Chance Creations. She sent me this happy mail and she had that on the little note to hold the note together. And I thought, oh, that would be so good on a big page. So that's where my inspiration for this one came from. It was from Christa's little one. So thank you, Christa. And I've done a journal page with some of the I've started putting some of the happy mail in. So this is actually Christa's journal page and that's part of her envelope. Okay, but that's it, guys. I've done it. 3 in 30 minutes and they just look so cool. So I've got my little nature themed pocket here and then a nature themed a double tuck spot and then nature themed corner tuck, a decorative corner. I'm going to call it a decorative corner. Okay, thanks everyone for watching, and I don't know if I thanked Tina. I've really been enjoying this and it's really been giving me so much inspiration to work in my journals, which is just marvellous. This here, I put 2 elastics in the centre, and this is the happy mail from Christa as well that I haven't completely found a spot for yet or played with. But yeah, I think it's going to come along really well. My kids' photos, I just love them. Okay, thanks guys. I hope you enjoyed. I did. I really did, even though I'm not the best, but I'll get there. I'm just sick of being sick, if you can say that. Okay, you all have a great day and I'll catch you later. Bye-bye.